is Chelsea Davis. I'm here with Trisha Hart, and she is our first gym spotlight. And this topic that we're going to do is all about rebranding. So we wanted to go ahead and introduce Trisha, just have her tell you guys about her background and what she's kind of doing in her process.
Hi, my name's Trisha Hart. Born and raised in Ohio, was out in Northern Virginia, owning and operating cheerleading training facilities for the last 15 years. Travel the world doing choreography and camps, and love working in the cheerleading industry. Very passionate about every aspect of it, from competing to training to, of course, just talking about it.
So, born and raised in Ohio, and I know you mentioned that you kind of branched out from there, and you are formerly All-Star Legacy, and so now she's kind of shifting, rebranding to Revolution. So can you talk about what made you want to rebrand and kind of what is that process like for you right now?
Absolutely. So back in 2003, started a program out in the Northern Virginia area. Loved it. I love coaching kids, watching them go from a level 1, gaining their skills, to level 2, 3, 4, up through level 5. As we started to have growth and expanded to 5 locations, the size of the gym started to lose its integrity, philosophy, morals, and, just the original setup that we started to begin with. So through working with different locations and traveling and understanding what my main purpose was, that it's great to watch individuals build character. They're going to take their character lessons through teamwork and discipline and work ethic, having the compassion in coaching as well as the tough love in coaching on through the rest of their lives. And over 15 years, having those relationships that I had with many of my athletes, I realized that the bigger that I was getting, the less likelihood I was going to continue to have those connections. Life changes, things happen, and with one of my locations in Front Royal, Virginia, we decided to go through a rebranding phase. So, I was part of All-Star Legacy, like I said, since 2003, and we're going to turn our program now into a new revolution. That revolution of, it's not always about the win, it's not always about the dollar, it's about the character, it's about the person, it's about what we are doing as a personal connection across the board with not only our staff and our athletes, but also the parents, and helping to continue to educate what an event means, what a win means, and what it takes to get to whatever level of success that any athlete has a goal. And in the end, hoping to maintain those relationships, good, bad, or indifferent. Having a relationship with someone in this industry goes much further in life than, winning a medal. Well, in order to come up with the name, the identity, the logo, you have to believe in what you're putting out there. If you don't love it, then how are you going to convince somebody else that you believe in your own product to get them, to come be part of it? So if you don't love what you're doing, nobody else is going to love what you're doing. So coming up with the idea, the color scheme, and a lot of my original concepts back in 2003, it was who I was. I took every part of myself and what made me me and incorporated it into our colors, our naming, our logos. And so in this new reinvention and rebranding of Virginia Revolution Athletics is the name, it was time for a revolution, not only for myself, but for what I was doing in the industry. So my legacy will forever continue. I know that. I 15 years of being inside the 4 walls of one brand, I know I can make that passion grow bigger and stronger. And with Revolution, if you flip some of the letters, it's love. And I love this industry, and I love cheerleading, and I'm passionate about it. So everything about the name Revolution just called to me. Using athletics, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into just All-Stars. We can do everything from dance to tumble classes to kids' activities, all involving athletics in some way or another. Of course, it's in Virginia, so put our VAs in there. And then for our color scheme, I wanted something that was going to be unique and stand out and get your attention. So picking the right color scheme was also very important, and it had to be something that I knew I could connect with or relate to, or maybe not. But it still gave me that passion and energy that made me have a story to tell. And again, it's about what you believe in. You have to know who you are in order for you to know if it's ready to rebrand. I realized over doing this internationally, nationally, coast to coast, whatever it might be, that when the story starts, I can keep going and keep someone's attention because I am passionate about it. So the kids that walked in, the athletes that walked in to my program to be coached by myself or the coaching staff that believed in what we were doing were there for us. We were our biggest assets. It didn't matter what the name of our gym was called. It still doesn't matter what the name of your gym is called. If you can connect with a kid to get them to do a back handspring, to get them to do a cartwheel, to have them learn how to base for the first time ever, you are connecting with those athletes to teach them. And that's what carries your name, that's what carries your brand, that's what carries them to the next level.
We hope you guys like this. And if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to us or to Trisha. And we'll see you next time.